Ndorima, ndorima, ae, ihe chinyere anyị o ndorima. Kezi ka Oliver si agụ this egwu. Idon Bust. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. It all depends on your time zone. This is afternoon edition of Lamentation. Lamentation 63 is coming to you from the temple of this Gracia, Emmanuel Remedios. Like I always tell you people, I will keep on standing on the truth. Now, the records of every fight that they had with Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, right from the time that Mazi Simon Ekpa have been around, have suddenly surfaced. They called me names. Some people fought me for standing on the truth, but here I am standing on the truth 24/7. If standing on where PM is sabotage, then I am good to go in the sabotage. Because most of you, when I talk to you people, you don't listen. The evil spirit in you is making some of you not to listen to what Emmanuel Remedios is saying. Now listen, this record that I'm going to play is the cabal that they have built when PM was around, attacking this Dr. Ngozi Arabweze. This group now telling you, oh, they are defending PM, Chata. Built this very cabal when PM was around to attack Prime Minister. But in his absence now, they are trying to tell you, oh, they are defending Prime Minister against Dr. Ngozi Arabweze. The same thing that the criminals in POS told you. I am here to play everything to you so that you will listen and watch. And I will analyze it. And we are good to go. We are going to go a very long way to see that justice, truthfulness stands. I am Emmanuel Remedios. Please, let us go. Let us play this. Okay, let me play this one first. Let me play this one first. Ọ na-anụ m ọkụ n'obi yo. Ọ na-agwụ m akpata oyi yo.
Our sister here, a lot of people are not happy. Go and watch that video that very day. Look on the screen. You will see some people's faces. They thought Oge is going to be fighting because I can't. That is Biafran house. Anybody can come.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Minister Oge. And actually, these are the people you should be watch out for. Those people that their face when you try to do good and show that everybody is the same page. And you know them, you know who they are, and they talk with you, they communicate with you.
Now, before, please, let me lay this thing. The person that you first to hear is Oge, telling PM, oh, that the reason why he is doing this is because some people's face, they thought that Oge is going to fight Ngozi, and PM warned him. But PM never knew that this is the main criminal. This is the main criminal. Listen to everything, please. Let us go.
That's why you're able to know that a lot of people are expecting you to fight the COS. And this is some people can be in a cabal without knowing that they're already in a cabal. So if you...
Do you listen to this? A lot of people, Oge said that a lot of people are instigating him to fight Dr. Ngozi Arabweze. This was when PM was around. A lot of people. Now the question is, who are those a lot of people that are instigating you to fight Dr. Ngozi Arabweze? Let us go, please.
You already know that some people were expecting you to fight the COS. These are the people you must avoid. And then also, I want to ask you, do you think it was proper thing for the Minister of Communication to post that kind of thing in the forum, which you responded? You think it was a proper thing to do? Now, maybe.
Do you know what he's asking? The one called Akpakarawa. This group telling you, oh, we are defending PM. Something that DOS failed. Can you do it? Akpakarawa went to a forum to insult Deputy Prime Minister, calling her all sorts of names. Then COS, calling her all sorts of names. This Akpakarawa. And here, the attention PM is asking him, do you think that it is a proper thing to do that Akpakarawa will go and insult Dr. Ngozi Arabueze? Now, please listen. He will deny of knowing what Akpakarawa do this, that he is not in cabal with anybody, because PM is already telling him that they have built cabal, and he is denying it. PM used that word. Some people will be in cabal without knowing that they are in cabal. But what PM doesn't know is that this is the architect of the cabal. PM might know, but look at how PM trash all of them, please.
Maybe then you may think it is right, but now, you think it was a proper thing to do?
Our PM, I don't think I'm going to say is proper or is not proper. If he have his reason...
Did you speak with Sonny before he posted that thing?
I didn't speak with Sonny before he posted it.
Then if he asks you, is it proper for someone to go into forum to insult somebody? If you are genuine, you will answer. But he's saying, I don't think it's proper or not proper. I don't think he's denying that, he might have his reason. These are their group. Let me play, please, and I will not interrupt again.
But why I say, I don't know if I don't think if I will say it's proper, it's not proper, or it is not proper. Because I believe that Minister Sonny, as a minister, he's supposed to know what is right and what is wrong. Then if he is there...
But now, from my statement, I am saying it was not right. So, do you think that it was a proper thing for him to do?
Him, as a boss, as somebody that we follow, you say it's not right, I'm going to say it's not right as well. And I actually construct my word when I kind of address what I post. I have the reason why I put that post that way. If I have been in the shoe of any minister or anybody, or if I'm the one I was asked to come and explain something, just briefly, there's a way you can just let it go. And as somebody that others are looking up to, I think the proper thing for our COS, our sister, Dr. Ngozi, should just do. Minister Sonny, just give a brief, just briefly. That we just go, we just sweep that on the cabinet.
It depends on the atmosphere. Already, there is a chaotic atmosphere that has been created by that post, which Nenna and Ruby already started bombarding the place with their own perspective of the whole.
Okay, do you see? They insulted Dr. Ngozi Arabueze. They asked this one, do you think that it is proper thing to do for this Akpakarawa? Akpakarawa that was seeking for visa with a Nigerian passport to go to overseas, and Finland denied him. They asked him, do you think it's proper thing for him to do? He said, I don't think that I will say. When PM said, as this thing, I am telling you it's not right. Do you think it's right? He said, as my boss, if you say it's not right, I will say it's not right. Then he comes in to defend Akpakarawa, saying what Dr. Ngozi should have done. But you have insulted this woman, what she has done, and PM tells you there is already chaotic that was created by that insult from Akpakarawa. And then all this their group, these people in their group, they deny that they did not create Cabals before PM. Please listen. And it's even the Nnenna own that insulted PM, called him a biased somebody. Listen for you to know, before you follow those whom you follow, for you to know what they tried to do PM. Please.
The whole thing. So you don't expect the CEO as a human being that she is, and a woman, to come and start mellowing down when she already been under attack by the different comments coming from the perceived haters of her, because I can use that word, haters of her, especially Nenna. Nenna have used a very derogatory word on the COS. I don't know whether I've said this thing before. And this happened many, many months ago. And of course, I cautioned her immediately. But I was surprised. I don't know what problem she have with the COS that she should call her that very wicked woman. Or evil, or not even wicked, no, evil woman.
Please note, Akpakarawa, they deny that they don't have Cabal. Akpakarawa was still using that evil woman. That evil woman. So the perspective, that thing had been created in their forum that she is evil and they must take over power from PM. This is a group led by Imam Madhabu to take over power from PM. It doesn't stop here. When I will play, no matter how many days it takes, I will play it. You will hear when Nena was telling PM that he too is evil, that he
So when I started seeing those messages coming from her and Ruby, which already I separated both of them because of the problem they had before, which you are aware of. And I see a gang up already, which cannot be condoned in this government. And that actually, I would say, is already a cabal in the making. Amobi joined.
Do you hear that? This group, as they are in the group, as they are in the group, led by Imam Madhabu, that is the criminal. Imam Madhabu is leading these criminals. PM is saying, I have seen a gang up. But what PM doesn't know is that this gang up is already to remove her from the way in order to deal with PM. In order to deal with Prime Minister face to face. Cool down.
I did not see the Amobi. Amobi may be very neutral in his own way, responding to what he sees, but there are things that he doesn't know, which probably, I believe that he knows when we were settling the issue of Ruby and Dr. Ngozi in those days. But maybe there are many things he don't know, so he was just probably commenting as somebody who is just be an observer. And then I see also the Nkwocha's comment that other people, maybe departments should create their own Zoom, you know. And of course, maybe the reason why he made that comment was because he may be thinking that the reason the COS was saying that the 7 minutes to end the program is because of our time and because it is mandate Zoom. But it is not actually, the problem is not actually the mandate, whether it is Dr. Ngozi that created the Zoom or not. That is not the problem. The problem is that the meeting and this tour have lasted for...
Please note it, mandate Zoom. This is the same mandate that they said, it's Islamic. This mandate have been in play. Mandate account, mandate Zoom. From where all of them, they coordinate all of them. It's being coordinated by Dr. Ngozi Orabweze. But they lied to you people. They told you people, Dr. Ngozi is working for Nigerian government. They are not working for Nigerian government. Look at where they started attacking PM. Do you know one thing? We don't treat cancer, cut cancer off. Those of them that went to expose our people in the name of you are fighting Dr. Ngozi. Akpakarawa knew what he was doing because their group, they already established the group. That was the reason why they started coming to tell me. Immediately PM, they were looking for PM. They already alerting me that this thing that will come, I shouldn't put my mouth. That they try to use the respected nonsense to lure me. We respect you. Do I care about your respect? What does that your respect put in me? It doesn't add anything. This your respect, you respect me or you do not respect me. Doesn't add anything in me. What adds something is Biafra. When we get to this Biafra agitation, that's the only thing that adds anything to me. They went and lured the one that you call the Butozo, so that when he backed them up, it can be easy. They will use that men on the ground to buy everything. But they are shocked that Emmanuel Oromi Jews have stopped it. Adadio Ramma have stopped it. What are they calling? 247. This is man that I respect very much. I respect this man very much for standing on the truth. And I respect Adadiorama too very much for standing on the truth. And other people, recently Arinze have joined in exposing the truth. But I was a little bit angry with Arinze. You know my own, I will talk my own openly. When this whole thing started, he tried. When me, on my own, no matter the praises that you give me, no matter how close that I am with you, if evil start, I go tell you that minute, Oga, you are wrong, Oga, Bawado, shift to room, not on your own. And you go on your own. If it is that I should support you, then on your own, day your day, make I day my day. I am a man religious. Let us go, please. Let us move this very program.
For over 6 hours. And that is very, very unusual for us. So it is not about the create here, another Zoom, then maybe we can spend 20 hours on that Zoom and all that. I think where we're getting it wrong is the program of these talks. Going forward, there is going to be a well-structured program where everybody knows what is going to happen.
They were in a program, and Dr. Ngozi Orabeze said, let us end this program. They begin to attack because that program have lasted more than the way it's supposed to last. And you know, you cannot be listening to a program 6 hours. You will get tired. And that is what evil that she created. That is how she started working for Nigerian government. And let us play it, please.
And of course, finance is very, very important in everything we do. So there must be a time where the finance minister will come and address Biafrans on the importance of finance. That must be in every program. And actually, I have not seen that. But the finance minister, in his own goodwill, will always come to say, let me use the opportunity to talk to Biafra, and then we'll begin to talk about finance. Actually, finance should be part of the program in any tour we go, where at least 2 minutes will be given to the finance minister to speak about the importance of finance, what we're doing. But that has never actually appeared in any program, which I don't know of. But he has always had the opportunity to speak. So today, I want to again confirm that there is no problem between you, the Minister of Finance, and Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. You've made a very good point. Of course, at the same time, you also spoiled the point you made when you said you started pointing out where what you have against her, which actually the issue that have been resolved, many months or years ago. So if you are still having those kind of things in your mind, which we have actually discussed and resolved, I don't think that is right. Because some of the things you mentioned here, we have actually discussed it. And you even...
Please, do you hear what PM was saying? Their main problem against Dr. Ngozi have been addressed 2 years ago. But that 2 years ago was a year plus. Because a woman, you will hear when somebody, one of them will say, hey, but it was last year, 2023. But it is 2 years ago. A year plus going to 2 years. They still have it. They still created their own forum to attack this very woman. Please listen to what Prime Minister is saying, one after the other. If there is anywhere that this woman have problem on her own, listen to it, one after the other.
You behave very well in the public. Then why would you be having something grudges in your mind after you have said you forgot everything and then move on? So why would you behave nicely in the public and then in this side you still have those things in your mind?
PM, can I say something? Okay.
Do you hear what PM said? Why are you behaving as if you are happy outside, but inside you still have grudges against this woman, which have been resolved? And if they go to the grudges, they will be at fault. I don't know who is at fault. But looking at things now and how PM is standing, bridging the gap from their well-structured attack. Please remember, all this while that this attack have been going to her inside, the DOS machineries are writing that she's the evil, which means these people are telling them, let us destroy this person, remove her. And PM stand in the gap. They have been trying to destroy this very woman. The DOS machineries and their inputs, remember then, the DOS will tell you that they have everything that you do in the meeting. Who is taking it to the POS? If not them. Who? If not them. So listen to where he is talking. Listen to where he is talking, please.
Jesus Christ, I'm human. I have blood, right? So as human being, and you don't let, there's this word they say, a wound, right? How am I going to put it? That a healing wound or a wound that is healed. You don't want something that will go and, get the wound back again. I don't know. I'm trying to see how to put it on. I forgive her.
No, thank you for that. Thank you for that. You just said that. You just answered me. Now, COS, the finance minister believed that you interrupted him yesterday.
Look at the word though. The finance minister believed that you interrupted him. Knowing fully well that Prime Minister have cleared him, in his wisdom, he still put it to COS to see what she will respond. Please pay very close attention. Know that Prime Minister have told Oge Nkere that it is not interruption, but we have spent more time. So she is the person coordinating the Zoom. She have the right to end it. She had the right of ending it. Now, in his still wisdom, he still put it to Oge Nkere that he still put it to Dr. Ngozi Arabeze that Oge Nkere felt that you interrupted him. Now, let us listen to her.
Again, PM, I think I said that I allowed him to finish, and they explained that before he came in, that I was already trying to see how the program can be ended after the hours. So I allowed him to finish. But what I said is before he even came in, because he was not on the agenda. And again, when the issue of finance being on the agenda, any agenda that I see, even from this here, I always try to tell her to put finance minister in the agenda. And most times, if you can go back and look at the programs from American Visit or has developed, there's always, Diana is there, I would always tell her to put finance minister in the program.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
Do you see what she's answered? I allowed him to finish. I did not interrupt him. And all of this and that. But PM, in his wisdom, still put it to Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. Because what PM wants is amicable resolution of everything. PM wanted Dr. Ngozi Arabeze to say sorry. If Oge Nkere, please listen, if Oge Nkere felt that he had been interrupted and that is what is causing his anger, note that PM have already cleared the air on his own that she did not interrupt you, but still put it to her. Now let us go and listen to it, please.
I'm saying that the finance minister believed that you interrupted him.
Believe. The finance minister believe. PM, you're a wise man. May God bless you. Believe. After clearing the air to him, he still do not understand Prime Minister. Now, Prime Minister wants amicable resolution of everything. Look at the word that he's using carefully. Those who are wise. Now, look at woman. If woman wanted Obayara, she wouldn't tender apology. Now, look at the woman.
So PM, I did not intentionally, I didn't, like I said, he finished talking yesterday, but what was going on before he came in, we were already talking about closing the program. So I did not interrupt him. He just finished talking. And then I continued what I was saying, that we stayed long in this program. If we can round up in 7 minutes, I never interrupted him. If you feel that way, I'm really sorry. But it wasn't intentional.
That's what I
It
want to
wasn't
hear.
intentional. Okay.
That's what I want to hear. So you have answered me. All right.
Do you see it? If he felt that way, I am sorry. So now they have put a trap. Everyone, this woman, they set trap. Oh, you offended me. You offended me without this very woman offending them. They feel offended anytime, any day. So do you see it? This is the problem. Now let us listen.
And the Minister of Finance,
PM.
have apologized for if you feel that she interrupted you.
Okay, thank you. See you. PM.
Look at what PM said. Dr. Ngozi have apologized. If you feel, if this woman is wrong, PM would tell her that she is wrong. If you feel, after the explanation of PM, yet this Oge Nkere have never felt happy. Look at the word that PM continuously use. If you feel, ego, can't the more. This ego, I solely sponsored. Ndara. Criminals everywhere. Mabunoto. Criminals. Sponsored by Nigerian government. Why is Ikenga? The only last time Ikenga was defending you, I told people that you are working closer with Ikenga. I have seen such rubbish before.
Yes.
Please, I'm pleading on this on behalf of Biafrans, every people that we all believe in. We have been in this for a long time. Our sister here, a lot of people are not.
Okay, on behalf of Biafra, you have been in this for a long time and you want to blackmail everyone. You don't know that you have been on this for a very long time, using emotional blackmail. Those who, after this exposition, those whom you are using emotional blackmail, you see the person that you are, criminal for whom you are. I told people, I come into freedom for freedom. I do not come here to create cabal. Let us go to the second one, please. This one is the Akpakarawa, denying again of being in cabal. Now ask yourself, is it not this Akpakarawa is answering Oge Nkere? Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. But when Oge Nkere will send Akpakarawa to go and write rubbish to diminish the person of Dr. Ngozi Arabueze, and when Prime Minister counter them, they will deny. This same group of criminals will deny. Now listen to Oge Nkere, please. I mean, Akpakarawa.
Repeat itself at all. We are in a very, very dangerous stage. I say very dangerous stage in this struggle. And it is almost coming to an end of the beginning. Very complicated word, end of the beginning. So, yes, we want people to stay and stick to what they have, the sacrifice they have made in this government, so that nobody will be removed and nobody will be suspended. Everybody have done well, and I have been looking at the positive side of everyone instead of taking the negative side. Like I have said, a lot of things have gone wrong, which could have propelled suspension of many people here. But I'm not looking at the time where we were very strict in what we do. You know, there was a time for that. And now we are more interested in the input and the result of each and every one of us, not the negative part of it and all that. But let it not be that everybody will feel that now we are relaxed, we have crossed the time of suspension and all that. My brother, my sister, believe me, I can do and undo for this struggle and for this Biafra to come. So do not think that you are in a position where you can now control the media and you can do anyhow with any staff appointed by the government, including yourself.
Do you hear? This warning is going, okay, let us.
Sonny, this particular one is going to you directly. You must respect the other authorities in this government.
So do you now see it? PM was telling him, you don't think that you have a media, you use the media, Biafra media, against any staff. They go to their program, project her as evil woman, project her as not being sincere, project her as demon. Whereas they themselves are evil, lying to your people. Now, you see Prime Minister warning Akpakarawa of the deadly evil and rubbish that this idiot have been spewing to Biafra people. Now I want all of you, this is their own, they are done and dusted, they can never come back to this very freedom. Done and dusted, please.
As a Minister of Communication.
Prime Minister,
and that has happened. Sorry, that has happened severally. You know that in the space, for example, in the space when I am supposed to be ending my space when I have a meeting, you will start asking questions, and you know that the way I ended space last time was not really good. I didn't end it very well because when I was told you that I have 2 minutes to go, that was when you started asking me questions.
They want to trap our PM to get things that they will use, after which they arrest him. They will use it against the struggle, like here they are pushing, oh, PM, you have just told us that, okay, if you are not around, the Dr. Ngozi Arabeze will take charge and will be able to do anything without asking anyone. That particular question that they asked was to trap PM. And PM said, I never told you that she is going to do. But what PM doesn't know is that they have concluded the arrest. That it is what they wanted to use. They want to hook all these things out and use it against her. Please, listen. I'm gonna be not like Rock of Gibraltar.
To be at me?
Yes. Yes, in the last
was I even in the last?
Ochi Abanobi. Ochi no enter inside hearts. Now, look at PM was I even in the life? You have forgotten that we are in the life. Please let us go.
No. Jerry, were you there?
It's not me. It's not me that asked you the last question. It's not me.
Jerry, were you there?
It's not me that asked you the last question.
Was it also me?
It's not me. It's not me.
Yeah, you don't Sonny have a title that you don't know. Sonny have a title I call a one of Biafra land. So
after the program, after I told him that I have 2 minutes, right? And then somebody asked question within that 2 minutes, and then I was answering that question. After answering that question, Sonny now started, he started building up the question.
I just wanted to add bomb and get to it, sir.
I allowed him to build that question. He build it. So, and then when he finally released the question, and I told him, I am sorry, my time is up. That was what I answered him, and I left. So it's not supposed to be like that. And then the other time when I was supposed to end the program, he started bombarding me with questions which I answered from beginning to the end. Right? So these are the things that yes.
Sorry for that one. I would know when the operation should come. You are the one that is always giving room to that. When I want to bring the program down, you will still extend the time again, and then Biafra want to fire. You will extend. It comes with the spirit now. The day that now that same spirit. And again, if I have a meeting that it may be, if I have a meeting that is starting, if it is just me that say, okay, the program is going to end, that's when I can extend it. But when I have a meeting, I don't want to miss that meeting, so I have to end it. But if I don't have a meeting that I just say this program is going to end, maybe in 2 minutes time, and then the spirit comes and I go with the flow, then it's a different thing. But when I have a meeting, I cannot leave the people that I have already agreed that I'm going to have a meeting with, and then I will start answering questions when the program should be ending. So if the next time, if I am on this space and there is a question that...
Please note this. This is a security risk. Many of you don't know what PM is addressing here. Whenever that he wants to leave, Sonny will be asking him questions that he cannot ask in their meeting, in the open. Asking him every time he comes to build up. Why can't you ask them inside? This is a security risk. For those who doesn't know, the antics of freedom, I told you that these people are sabotaging our PM. They said, oh, why are you saying that? He said that PM is not in his right senses. Do you see it? Many of you are listening to what PM is saying, but you cannot get it. Let us move, please. On the propaganda, just will demolish you. With truth.
That you want Biafrans to hear that address, you start early. It becomes like a question and answer program of the official government in Asia. You can ask your question early before any other person, not when I am saying the time is up and then you come in with your bombardment of questions and all that.
PM, that is copied. You have just explained many things here and given room to the cabinet members to say things, and then you understand the way they should have been. But if the cabinet members don't have this opportunity to talk to themselves, how will issues be clarified? I have no cabals, and I did not call anybody to put me up to write anything.
He have no cabal. Oge Nkere deny he have no cabal. Then what are you people doing? Is it not the same all of you that PM was alleging that you are doing cabal? All of you, including Imam Madhabo, all of you, if you say you have no cabal, you don't do meeting after meeting, then what are you people doing? The same propaganda all of you championed against her inside. And PM stood his ground and said, enough of all this rubbish. This sentence, he is denying I have no cabal. Nigeria imbued criminals. Imbued criminals in the freedom.
Now, if we are in a program, you said here every department have to work collectively and they have what they are doing to have one equal result. If we are in a program and the COS is in charge, that you are just telling us now. You never told us all this before, and we are just here.
The Minister of Information don't even know that COS is in charge of whatever that they are doing. Now, please pay very close attention because this is the intelligent criminal among all of them. Akpakarawa is the most intelligent criminal among all of them, but he's no more intelligent than me. No, this rubbish, all this rubbish in a put. If I'm the PM, look at you. Please, I do not agitate for violence. What I am saying is evil should stop. Look at evil of the highest order. Let us go, please. He have no cabal. But Imam Oge Nkere, what are they calling him? Minister of Pant Affairs, all of you are, but you are denying that you have no cabal. But all of you are in the same crook, writing rubbish. This woman is on her own. They will go and cook out rubbish. So now it has been established that the people giving these people information, including Opontenuru, is Akpakarawa. Please note that all the time that they were insulting and attacking Dr. Ngozi Odaboiza and Prime Minister, they do not add any one of them. Until I spoke with Achiamaka Ajere, asking him, why is it that the enemies are not talking about you people? It's only her and PM. That was the beginning. I asked him this in the night, around after 9, after 10 or thereabout. The next day, very early in the morning, upon Tunuru posted them and started, but do you see consistency in the attack against them? The answer is no. Because I told him, why? The criminal-minded individuals, I have ended your criminality. You will never rise again. Say that I told you.
Hearing it now, and we accept it now that we have had it. Now, if this year is to shut down the program based on the program that they had at hand, we the media team, were not even part of the people that drafted the program. We are just to carry on the program and then let it go the way it's going and then control everything and bring it to the end. Isn't it nice that the COS will now communicate with the media team and say, okay, we have to make changes, this has to be done, we have to set this down and then bring it down. And then you yourself, PM, have carried phone several times and then call your media team and say, we make changes here, we make changes here, we do this and do that. The reason why I wrote what I wrote is because people's hands were up already. And when I wrote what I did not write it to go and bring fury because I did not know whether there were cabals anywhere or there were no cabals. And all the cabals talking and people that had issues with people that you just said here, I'm hearing it for the first time. Okay.
Look at the intelligent criminal, Ogeoshi. Oh, you don't know if cabals exist. Where is the cabals that PM is talking about? These people. You don't know if cabals exist. Now, there is one thing that he is saying. Ego. That the COS, which is the next person after PM, will come and take excuse from you when she will end program or when not to end. So if PM tells you end program, is that a sin under you? How we run freedom is obey your superior. So end program after 6 hours, you went to group to write against her because people's hand is up. After 6 good hours, and what are they asking? This type of build-up question. Please connect the dots. Build-up questions to destroy the struggle. Una come late. Build-up questions. Just to know the insider. Because they have already knew what they planted. They want to hook-wing the Prime Minister. Like, please pay very close attention to what this guy built up here. And listen to what they try to get. Pay very close attention. Emmanuel Remedios is wiser than all of you.
Okay, but you saw what I'm talking about, right? You can see.
I saw what you're talking about. But
so
if I did not bring up an issue that the entire cabinet needs to resolve, will we come to this point so that we have to resolve issues? Because here now we hear different things that we did not even know. And we have been able to make amends and then move on. All I'm saying is we carry everybody along.
Listen, Sonny, there is nothing else that you are hearing here today other than that COS coordinate official meetings of the government.
Akpakarawa said that he do not know that COS coordinate official meetings. Please, listen, now is where they have gotten to their build-up question. The person that is going to speak now is Akpakarawa. Look at the trapping question. Remember, this question now that he used idea to trap PM in have been asked in, what are they calling him? This guy that hosted him. This Rudolph. Is it Rudolph? Is it Rudolph? Or Dr. Damage, not Rudolph. Dr. Damage program. Why somebody asked him, if you are not around, who is next in command? That is the same question that was brought, but in another way, to PM. Please listen, pay very close attention. After then, you tell me who is dealing with this freedom. Pay very close attention. Ndara, criminals, up and down. Do you think that to sell Biafra, Mr. Marcel sold Biafra? Sabon TK, very soon we will close all. Anyway, let me not say anything.
PM, we have had other things. So we have had other things about the people that had about
like what?
people that had issues. Which
Okay, no, that,
we
okay,
not
that
know.
one is that one you should already know because we have treated this thing.
No, we don't know all of
government.
yeah, like you said, many of us don't know. So we are hearing it for the first time, and you are already.
We don't know all, like you said, many of us. Ndisabo, please pay very close attention to where he is driving to. Pay very close attention.
Already making us to know that the COS should take any decision when you are not there without any consultation to anybody. And we are accepting it now.
That is wrong. Again, you are...
Please, this is the question that I'm saying to you people. The build-up question. PM never knew that they have planned to arrest him. Please, he is now telling PM that you are now telling us that Dr. Ngozi Arabese can take decision without consultation to anyone if you are not there in your absence. Meanwhile, go and ask Akpakarawa if PM is not there, where PM is going to. Remember that PM used to be. What Sonny Akpakarawa was saying is this day, if PM is not here. So he already knew that PM will not be here. So the question to Sonny Akpakarawa is, where did you think that PM will be going to if you are not working with the criminals who came to submit the papers, who we are boasting that we have insiders, that we are already in the government? So where is the PM supposed to be? Please pay very close attention. He said to PM, she can take a decision on her own, which is a very wrong narrative. PM, listen to the answer of PM.
Misinterpreting me, or that's completely wrong. I did not say that.
Okay, put it correctly for me, please.
What I said is.
Please note, put it correctly for me. These people have, as at this time, they have concluded, but they want something to hold. Put it correctly, and they are recording. Please pay very close attention. Now, they deal with.
If we are in a public function, the COS coordinate the event. It is not that COS can give decisions in my absence. I didn't say that.
Okay. Yeah. If we are in public, COS coordinate the functions. Not that COS will give decision in my absence. Which means what Prime Minister is saying is that if he is not there in the meeting, if he is not there, she is not supposed to suggest what Prime Minister will do. But what Prime Minister doesn't know is that this build-up question of Sonny, if you are not there, go and ask Sonny, where did you think that PM will be? If you are not there, remember this is the same person who came out to play this thing down when I started asking questions, where is the Prime Minister? I was the one who brought it. Where is the Prime Minister? He immediately tweeted that Prime Minister is in his house. He have a lot of questions to answer. If he is not there, and PM said, if we are in public functions, COS coordinate everything. And not that if I'm not there, she takes decision in my absence. Why Prime Minister was answering this is that he is having in mind that he is around. If he is not in that particular functioning, it is what I have given her that she will do. That is just it. But this is the main thing that they wanted from our Prime Minister. Remember, it has been asked in Dr. Damage program. I am Emmanuel Oremijus. I stand on truth 24/7. Please, let us move forward, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. Can I talk?
Yes, go ahead.
Now,
this is the main evil woman. This old Akunkutu. This old Akunkutu. is the main evil woman called Nenna. Nenna, the land of Biafra will judge you. The land of Biafra will judge you. This evil woman is the main evil. Please pay attention.
I want it to bring it to the notice of everybody, 46 of us here, that Ngozi had destroyed me in the presence of our Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi.
Please, this woman is alleging that she wants to bring to every notice that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze have destroyed her in presence of Prime Minister. Please pay very close attention because their allegations will be put to bear here. Pay very close attention. This is how they form lie everywhere.
My brothers and sisters, anybody
if you have anything against Ngozi Orabueze,
I am saying it right now, sir.
Because no, we don't want to hear. I have seen your message where you say this evil woman. Did you say it or not?
What?
I have read a message where you wrote this evil woman.
Prime Minister, you just mentioned to our finance minister that there was an issue that was resolved last year, 2 years ago. And you asked him not to bring it up again today. This issue you are talking happened in 2023.
Was it resolved?
Of course.
Where?
It was resolved. I did it. I threatened to take him to CRC, which I never did. I spoke to Emma Madam. He spoke to me.
Do you know the reason I am bringing that thing up? The reason I'm bringing that thing up is because it is you and Ruby who have issue with Ngozi Orabueze.
Yeah, I don't have any issue.
No, listen, that was responded. And if you go and read your message, can we read your message on the forum to know what you wrote?
Right now, that's exactly what I want to read.
Okay, can you read the message?
Number one, before I read this message, I didn't see what Sonny wrote.
So what were who were you responding to?
Thank you. I never saw what Sonny wrote. Never. I have never been there. I was in that forum for 4 hours. Then I left, went to shopping.
She is defending somebody without seeing what that person have wrote. Nana Choi Onyempa, you are defending somebody without seeing what the person has wrote. And you claim that you are sincere to your own self. Defending somebody without seeing what the person have wrote. Please, let us go, please.
When I came back, I entered through Twitter. I wasn't inside again. So when all these things were happening, I was not in the Zoom. I was outside the Zoom.
So what did you write in the forum?
Thank you, sir. God bless you. So when I came back here, I saw the first message I wrote, I saw was that of Mazi Amobi. And then I saw that of Reverend Steve is here. I saw his own. And then I saw 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who and who?
Because he wrote, if you are not happy, go to CRC. If you are not, to various people. I now came down here and I wrote this. I said, I think we are adults and we need to resolve our issues by ourselves.
This woman claimed that she doesn't know the taproot of it. She just saw what Dr. Ngozi wrote and she has to jump into the topic without knowing what the problem is. Please, let us pay attention to her, please.
Let's keep the CRC for issues that is beyond our control. My honest assessment here is that many of us have called for calm. And one of the persons that called for calm was Apostle Steve.
But you don't know where the problem is. But you know that people have called for calm. Have you asked yourself where is the interpret of the matter to know about what you are trying to propagate that people are calling for calm?
Many of us have called for calm. Let's work with unity and love. In unity, we can achieve much, and Biafra will be a better place for us to live. My prayer is that none of us will be missing in the land of Biafra. We will all enter Biafra land with joy and happiness. Say,
Okay.
this is the only thing I wrote.
Right. Okay.
Only.
So, but you did not read what was going on. You just jump in.
No, I did. I told you why I wrote this. Why I wrote this was several go and report to CRC, go and report to CRC, go and report to CRC.
Okay, you did not see any.
Okay, you did not see other people's own. It is only Dr. Ngozi. You saw go and report to CRC, go and report to CRC. Then you have job. And now you are saying that Dr. Ngozi have destroyed you in the presence of PM. Please, you people should be paying attention. Evil should be called evil. These people are not sincere to themselves. You are in forum, you don't know anything. You only saw Dr. Ngozi's own and you prayed. Prayer warrior! Ndị ji evil ekpe ekpere, ndị ji evil ekpe ekpere, ndị ji evil.
You did not see the reason why go and report to the CRC. You didn't see it, only the CRC that you saw.
He was addressing people. He was calling them, she was calling them by their names.
So you did not bother.
She called Oge, she called Amobi, she called several people.
So you did not bother to go and read. So you did not bother to go and read. You did not bother to go and read why she is responsible.
Allow me to talk. Because
what are you talking? They are asking you question. You said you jump into question with something and you did not bother to see. Only prayer. Didn't cause a commentary. You are not reading. Please, from what she is talking, you did not bother to check the taproot of it. You said you pray. Prayer warrior Mbaka. Mbaka ebube monso ka ebuka obi. Ebuka obi onye ekpere. Kpenụrụ anyị ya. Ke onye na-ekpe ekpere karịa ka TB Joshua. TB Joshua. Kpere anyị ekpere. Prayer warrior. Ka Pope. Kpere anyị ekpere. You came to pray. You did not see those attacking her. You only see her own, and you began to pray. Evil people. These are the build-up against this very woman, right from the time that PM was around.
See, I want to clarify something now because you can't just jump into a program, into a platform and start commenting. I am asking you, when somebody is saying go and report to CRC, he did not bother to go and see what she is responding to and why that particular discussion come on board, and then you went straight and you don't want to read. You did not read Sonny. Please, and then let me answer. Let me address you, please. You know, it is very, very. It sounds very, very untrue and unrealistic that you jump into a platform and then you don't want to. You didn't read any Sonny message.
Only I missed it because she removed it.
Only that one. Okay.
Only others okay. I read them.
Okay. Now okay, all right. Now I can understand you now.
I didn't.
Okay, others you have read them. Okay, at the end of the day, you have accepted that you read others. Only that one you did not see. You are not being sincere to your own self. I didn't see. When I came, I saw what she wrote. She called people names. Now you have suddenly turned 360 degrees that you read others. Are you not being dubious to your own self? This woman, ndị DOS onye ekwu dị ihe unu hụrụ n'ahụ nwaanyị a, unji wee send Oge Nkere na Akpakarawa with ndị ọzọ. Working for the governor of Enugu State, I heard that he went to write letter against PM. Submit the letter of the governor of Enugu State. Oge Nkere went to Finland to submit letter of governor of Enugu State against PM. These are evil people. I call PM my boss. I call him my boss, Oge Nkere. Who are you? I called you people cowards. You hated PM, but you cannot say that you hated him. When I listened to, what are they calling him? Chiamaka Adere, when he said, we have said that we cannot obey the order of somebody inside prison. We did not obey the one of Mazen Namdekano. Is it Simon is the one of Simon that we will obey? That was when I knew the deep hatred against him. All of you criminals hated him very much. Hated him very much. But we must continue. We must continue.
I didn't read Sonny because she has already deleted it. Okay. Now, if my people, 46 people here, I have never had any cabal with anybody. Greeting everybody here whenever I come in.
You have not had any cabal with anybody. You have not had Oge Nkere denied having cabal. Akpakarawa denied having cabal. But the question is, are you people in the same group? Now, are you? Are you people in the same group? Please pay attention. These are the same group telling you, oh, the Dr. is evil. Please pay attention.
Who is like any other person? I don't know how you can form a cabal with one person. It can never happen. I want everybody here to know that I don't want anything anymore in the presence of PM because Ngozi has destroyed me. I did nothing for Ngozi, nothing.
You see, that
at
is
my age, PM, I am ready to leave. I'm ready to leave.
Why do you think that Ngozi have destroyed you?
Because she kept calling you and saying, look at you now, sir. Calling me, telling me that I'm writing a lot of things. Only one thing I wrote, to call for calm. Pray for everybody. And ended it with, he said,
all right.
How did this thing become evil?
Now let me tell you that
calling my name 100 times.
Now let me tell you that the COS never called me about you. The comment I made now was the comment that I made because of this message you sent. And I did not have the time.
Do you see it? PM, they don't know that PM is jumping them. You wrote too many things. I only wrote one thing, but you was among their cabals. You were sent. Why PM put that language to her to come out? Is because PM have seen that all of them, the attack against this very woman. And this woman said every time Dr. Ngozi will call PM to report her. Now PM is saying she have never done that. She have never done that. And let us listen to PM, the reason why he is saying, because a wise man, if you go to village in those days, they will tell you about you are there thieving that thing. I saw you there thieving. Then onye okenye a jirisi aka gbadozie ọkpa ebe ahụ ịnọ wee gwasie gị nke bụ ya. Let us go, please.
Time to read everything everybody wrote there. You know, I saw Nena, I saw Ruby, I saw Nena, I saw Ruby. The only person I read his comment, which was forwarded to me, was Sonny. And then I read the Minister Oge's comment. I didn't have time to go and read it. I only see that you people are responding.
Yeah.
So if this is what you wrote, then I am sorry for dragging you out. So
do you see? PM now said, I am sorry for if this is what you wrote. Because PM at the beginning put her on a long jump for her to know if she is part of the team. But she is part of the team. PM let her apologize. She is part of the team. Go and ask yourself, is she not there? She is part of the team now. It is only denying. Oga wuna ejidere ya mia, okele kuku, mia, oke beke, few. Baka uta de few obabona. But you see, at the end of the day, PM apologized. I am sorry I am sorry for finding you, not if, for saying that you wrote many things I didn't have chance to read everything. So PM used that to put into her so that she will come out on what she have wrote. She then confessed it is one. He said, I am sorry, but please listen to the drama, please.
Come.
I am sorry for bringing you out that COS did not call me.
That we are going to enter Biafra in unity.
You know, one thing is that
they don't even have respect for Prime Minister. They don't allow him to speak. I call him my Prime Minister. This is what Oge Nkere did during his own time.
Listen, COS did not call me.
I am not happy. PM, I'm not happy with you.
All right.
You have biased me.
All right. If you're not happy with me, you can go. You can go if you're not happy with me. I'll just apologize.
I will not go because this agitation is not for anybody.
All right. So
for my children and my grandchildren.
To you, right?
I will not go because this agitation is not for anybody. After PM apologized to her, she said, PM, you're against me and it's getting too much. And PM said, you can go if you're not happy. I will not go because this agitation is not for anybody. These people are forming to defend PM. Oh, you don't know what I'm defending? I am defending PM. The same people. We are defending PM.
Sorry, PM has just apologized to you. Please, just let's be calm. We understand how everybody are.
Please pay attention to what happened here. PM is trying to calm this woman down. She refused to calm down until Akpakarawa said, Nana, sorry, PM have just apologized to you. She shut up. Which makes it that cabal. It is now a build-up. Let us go. Do you see it? PM was trying to say, her own is, I cannot go, this and that, until Akpakarawa have to step in and say, Nana, sorry, PM have just apologized to you. These people, we are just a thorn in PM's flesh. Remember, right from insiders, they want to stop Finland Convention. From insiders. And these criminals we are counting on their insiders, they never knew that Dr. Ngozi will declare Biafra immediately. They never knew that she is going to take book by the horn to declare Biafra. And then let us go and fight for the survival of it. Let us please pay attention.
All right, I'm gonna be honest, please.
Nena, I'm going to remove you.
And I will remove you, Nena. I'm going to meet yourself. I'll remove you, Nena.
Yes.
Before this Amu Obi speak, this is one of the biggest criminal. Dr. Ngozi Mba, those in the group telling you we are defending PM. Ndoshi, Cabals attacking PM at the back. Ndoshi. Please pay attention.
Good evening, my PM. Good evening. And all the cabinet members here, please. Before I go into my own anger, I will address whatever every other person has said. Let me just make my own contribution into it. First of all, I think that Ngozi was very wrong. Yes, I understand what you explained, PM. But if you were there in that program, the reason why everybody is reacting here, I'm getting feedback. Am I wrong?
Remember, Amobi, I think Ngozi is very wrong. Your superior give you order. I think he is wrong. Then who are you going to give order in freedom that we obey it? Instead of according her respect, COS, I think Ngozi is wrong. These are people, they all coming to freedom. I think They will say, oh, Emmanuel Oromiju is fighting for post. If I'm fighting for post, most of you will not be there. This Akpakarawa will not even be there. Emmanuel Oromiju have been reached out on countless of occasions to come into the media. When those days, I said no. No, I want to be Emmanuel Oromiju. Go and ask people. I want to stand on my own. I'm not a power tussle. I'm not looking for any recognition. If I'm looking for any recognition, Prime Minister have recognized me on countless of occasions. The first which it was the former defense minister that sent it to me. The former defense minister that sent it. PM have recognized me on countless of occasions. So I'm not looking for power. If I'm looking for power, most of you people will not be there. I'm here doing my own thing as Emmanuel Oromiju. Not reaching out to anybody or doing this with anybody. I am being myself on this very platform. Emmanuel Oromiju. Please let us pay attention.
I don't know if you can hear me. I'm getting feedback on my side.
Go ahead, I can hear you.
All right. The reason he heard Meronyo here, why we are in this meeting now, is because Ngozi felt the need to just do whatever it is she thinks she wants to do. I don't have any problem with anybody. I've never had any problems with anybody here. Manot
feels the need to do whatever she wants to do. Now, in the village, Prime Minister have explained that, remember in the beginning, Prime Minister explained that she is the one in control of it, and it has exceeded time. And Prime Minister put it to Akpakarawa that he used to do this when time wants to elapse in his own program. He will start. That was the beginning to ask him question, and Dr. Ngozi doesn't give room. Obey time. Any government anywhere in the world obeys their time. You are there for 6 hours. Don't people there have any other thing to do? Is it only to sit down on the Zoom? Don't you have any other? Or do we just Biafra of social media? We just Biafra of being workable, achievable. There are places that you will go to submit and people that you will meet, have meeting here and there for 6 hours. And she said, let us close this meeting. Her created this, their shenanigans. But that is not, let's close the meeting because it has exceeded 6 hours. But they have problems with this very woman. Because that problem is, if we take out Master Simon Ekpa, she will be here to continue. So let us blackmail her and see if PM will take this woman out so that we do the whole thing. That is the main thing. All of them, all these women, criminals, all of them. Let us go, please.
All the wrong, Ngozi were interject in that conversation. Ngozi, don't cut me now. Ngozi, don't cut me. You do it a lot.
I am COS. I am COS, not Ngozi.
Your name is Ngozi Orabueze, please.
Even in the presence of PM, no respect. Imagine this Achikote Oluku. In this very cabinet, I do know that you people are serious. I'm telling you whatever, with everything in me, in this new cabinet, people that want nothing in life, want nothing in life. Akpakarawa want nothing in life. You sit in Kenatuari Umuwai, say, did I tell you that I'm a gay? So if you're not a gay, you are not a gay. Did I tell you that I'm a gay? Because of woman, you denied your children. Children are very precious gifts. Because of woman, this Okele Pupu called Chiamaka Ahanwai, Ajarere, denied his children, telling women, oh, don't mind what I post on media. Those children are not my children. Forget what I post. They belong to my brother. You denied your children because of Ngada. Ngada mine. One no walk. One no na accept. Go away. I have children. I have woman. But all of you sacrifice Dodo Yagi because I have children and I have wife. Go away. You denied your children, denied your future because of Ngada. These are the people who are Chekota. Even when COS is correcting him, in presence of our Prime Minister, look at the disrespect. You are not Ngozi, you are not COS, you are Ngozi. You are Ngozi. Why can't you obey that title? So my people, when I don't know what is wrong, this is the beginning. The beginning of the end of this very problem. And what this Okelekuku is saying is that not even they found anything, but she felt that she will do whatever she will do. Ndi ego, aka onye ọbụla n'oko n'elu. Common sharing and sharing she ebe abụọ. I am Emmanuel Oromijos. From me from here, it is good evening.